大家好，我是Sean，我是3年级财经大学学习语言的高人，欢迎回到 Jake Talk. So today I'm going to be talking about if America is such a developed nation, what's the life quality and how does it compare to China? The first thing is that America faces a lot of natural disasters. Hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, they can all knock houses down. They can all damage people's properties. And because of that, people are always going to be worried that they might lose their entire livelihoods to a natural disaster. And if you were to ask me about the elderly quality of life in America, it's a lot worse than most other countries. First of all, America is very sparse, and a lot of old people aren't able to drive anymore. So if you're an older person and you want to go to the store or you want to go visit your friends, maybe go to the park, you're, one, not going to be able to walk there because it's probably so far away, and two, not going to be able to drive there because as an older person, you're not really able to drive anymore. Now, I know in China, a lot of old people gather together, especially in villages and cities, to do dancing in squares or parks, or just have conversations, have a lot of fun. But in America, this is really, really uncommon. Most American elderly people are pretty isolated and alone. And it's not like in China where the elderly people will be taken care of by their children. In America, old people are on their own because their children have their own lives where they have to take care of their own families. So they won't really have time to care for their parents. Also, a lot of American food isn't really designed for old people. It's not very healthy, it's very fatty, very, very bad for you. And because of that, old people don't have a good response to it. So they have to focus on eating healthier foods, which are generally not as good and more expensive in America. Most people just put food in the microwave to heat it up quickly, but that probably makes elderly people more sick. And also when older Chinese people come to America, because they have a Chinese stomach and they're used to Chinese food, it's very difficult for them to adjust to American food when they get here. And the language barrier is another point that you can't ignore. But I think that the best country for elderly people is the country that they're from, because that's the place that they're most used to. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that China or America are better for the quality of life of elderly? 希望的朋友点个赞吧。记得加关注我哦，比心。